that should be good enough, I think. Alright, yeah. Should be good enough. I think y'all can see me. Yeah. Alright. Let me log in real quick on my computer so I can see you guys' questions. Twitch channel. It says I'm live, but for some reason I don't think I am. Let's see. Let me know if I'm live, guys. Like, it says I'm live on my Twitch, but it doesn't look like I am. Or let's see. Yes, paste. Right. Paste. Alright, cool. I see you. What's up? Alright, cool. It is live. Alright, give me like 60 seconds to post that I'm live, and then we could start getting into it. I forgot to put Eastern time, I'm pretty sure. But thank you guys for joining in. Posting in like 2 more groups, and then we'll be good to go. I gotta change the background picture for the Pro Play Tour Facebook, huh? Let's see what we got. I think that is it. Alright, what's up, boys? What's up, boys and girls? Ooh, it's been a minute. I'm gonna try to keep these things consistent again. So what's today? I think today's what? Today's Wednesday? No, today's Monday. Yeah, today's Monday. Alright, so this week I'm gonna do it Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I'm gonna do it, guys. Even if I'm dead tired, I'm gonna do it. So hold on. Oh, appreciate you for following. Nico Bolas, I think how you say it. But we just came off the Pro Play Tour Invitational webcam, and it's like we talked about, guys. It's no surprise. I told you guys on the last session that, hey, don't be surprised if you see a return of Red Broly, because Red Broly is a deck that, yes, on hindsight, if you play a default build, you're going to get beat. But if you add some spice to it, when I say spice, I'm not talking about nothing crazy, but like something that's unexpected to give you the extra oomph, you're gonna get the win. And that's what happened to Red Broly. Well, I didn't get the win, but it did get 3 top cut slots, if I'm not mistaken, 3 or 4. I think it, what was it, 3 or 4? It was shared for the most. Let me pull it up real quick. I know Dark Broly and Red Broly shared for the most spots in Top Cut. I want to say it was 3 apiece. I think George posted it. Dang, now I can't find it. Of course, now I can't find this picture. That's so neg. But anyways, that's like, it's gonna bother me. I gotta find it. I'm sorry. It's gonna super bother me. Media pictures. Oh, I'm on the wrong site. That's why. He posted on the main group. So if we do this, and we do this, We'll be able to pull it up and talk about it. Okay, where's that? Oh my god. Of course it's gonna do this to me. George Machado. Here we go. Alright, poof, I found it. So, it was 3 Red Broly, 3 Dark Broly, 2 Mecha Frieza, 2 Soul Striker, 2 Vegeks, 1 Invoker, 1 King Piccolo, 1 Reboot Gohan. I told you Reboot Gohan would take a top cut slot. In my opinion, I thought it was going to be at least 2. I think the person, I forget his name, man. He only plays Reboot Gohan for all our events. I believe he finished 18th. Like, there was a 2X, was it X2s that missed top cut? It was 2X2s, and then he was the second one. He was 18th. I forgot what 17th is playing. So there would have been 2 Reboot Gohans if his tiebreakers were just a little bit better. So I told you guys though about the Reboot Gohan, guys. They don't want to listen. But yeah, the 1 Reboot Gohan made it, and the Turtles. So 1 Turtles, 1 Reboot Gohan, 1 King Piccolo, 1 Invoker, 2 Vegeks, 2 Soul Striker. That is mind baffling to me. Even though one of them are my teammates, that's just still mind baffling how Soul Striker made it to, I don't know. But Mecha Frieza, Dark Broly, and Red Broly. No surprise, guys. It's just like I told you guys last time. The only thing that didn't pop up more of, besides the Red Broly and Dark Broly, like I said, and the Mega Frieza, was Reboot Gohan. Like I said, I thought it was going to be at least 2 to 3. It could have been 2 with that guy finishing 18th. But I don't know what happened. Yeah, that was weird. Alright, so, oh snap, we got a bunch of comments and stuff. Let's see, it says King Cole is actually lit. Yeah, I started reading the King Cole cards. It is kind of, it's just kind of there. But it's like a worse Invoker. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like I said, though, we'll talk about it once it comes out. But when I was just reading on paper, it's cute because it does make a Frieza charismatic of 15k, which is actually relevant. But it's literally a worse Invoker, dude. So we'll talk about it afterwards. Says Eddie Thanos saying hilarious in the time zone to see the future. That's how he's always right. It's like, I don't know, when you just know the format, it's just whatever it is. Even though like the whole weekend, I'm telling you, I played subpar. Like, cause I've been playing a game in a month. You could ask my teammates. I'm like, guys, I don't know how I made top cut. Like all my games I played I think my final round opponent, I see this man every tournament, dude. I kid you not. Like, I see him in Swiss, and somehow if we both are still in top cut, we end up seeing each other in top cut again, which is Legends. Game 1, he completely destroyed me, obviously. I can't do anything. I don't have my answers in my main board. And Game 2, I beat him. I beat him with my Toa Unison. Guys, if you're using Dark Broly, use Toa Unison. Stop using Piccolo. Use Toa. Toa is a 20k attack battle card. Toa eats up Mega Frieza. So when you can attack, you're going to see this on my deck profile. I'm just giving you a sneak peek. But when you can attack with the Piccolo, because you got to pitch a card and it gains whatever it is. With Toa, you pitch a card, you clear your board, and you still attack. And the thing about Mega Frieza is, or Invoker in that case, can't just attack Toa because Toa's a 20k. So they would have to give extra combo power to top it off. And even if they were going to do it, realistically speaking, I just protect it with a blocker, with my blocker or Dark Broly. I'm like, okay, cool. If you have anything like an Ape, Double Strike, 20k Double Strike, which is wipe out Toa because it can't attack, it has to have 301 markers. If you have the Bergamo on board, I've never had a mecha player play Bergamo on me as Dark Broly. It's usually, the only 20ks that usually play on me, it's usually just a worker. I've never seen a Bergamo play on me, bro. Like, I just never. Yeah, it's usually the Ape. So they're going to try to clear Unison the Ape, and you use your 30k blocker, and you just block it. And they attack with the leader. They attack with the leader, yes, they draw a card, but still, you still have to combo up to 20k. Same thing with Invoker. So it's really, really rough for them to get over that. So, is the internet messing up, guys? It says, am I lagging? Let me know if I'm lagging. Because on my screen, it shows, I don't know. I should go without the Wi-Fi. I don't want to. Okay, cool. He says, no, I'm fine. Cool. Because I was going to touch the Wi-Fi. Cool. Not going to touch it. So, yeah, Coop said, what's up? Yo, Eddie, Black Demon, what's up? Talk to us about the Bullet Secret Rare. We know you want to. Bro, that Secret Rare that is the best Secret Rare in the game. Alright, this is how I explain it. Obviously, on paper, the best Secret Rare in the game is, if you look at it just for what it can do, it's obviously Apex. Apex is a full shotter, right? But when I say best Secret in the game, I'm going to show you where my mind thought comes from, right? So, first of all, Apex it's limited to Invoker. Is that deck pretty much by itself? It's a turn 5 play. Bullet Secret, the Heron Secret. Okay, I take that back. It's not the best Secret in the game, but it's the second best. Because Cell is still the best Secret in the game. I'm sorry. The fact that you could turn 2 Cell and still like just clap people is just insane. Yes, they took away your little play with Victory Strike, but you can still turn 2 Cell, which is just as good, if not better, because it's okay. You're tapped out because I went first, and you played your 1 energy, and you did what you had to do. All right, cool. Swing for quad strike, dude. Take it, bam, and you're still gotta out the Cell or eat a negate. Like it's still the best Secret Rare. But right behind Cell is a Heron Secret Rare, guys. Ah, man, I don't want to like spill the beans. I'm just gonna give you like this is the same thing I told. We had this discussion in our team chat. You were telling me it's not. You're saying other cards are better. Yes, on paper, other cards are better. But I'm gonna show you my mindset of the Heron SER. Right. First of all, mirror matches become super insane now. For instance, a Dark Broly mirror match, 100% you're gonna see it. What happens when your opponent now plays the 7-drop Dark Broly and he swings with it, or he swings with the leader? Whatever it is, right? Because that 30k, he's most likely going to swing with the 30k because he wants to get something off. So he swings with the 30k leader. Now you can't do it. Because if you swing at that 30k, Red Broly, and it gets taken away from you, you are so got, dude. Like, it makes no sense. Because not only are you got, he's going to use your Red Broly that you played for his heartfelt plea. And it's like, bro, what the hell just happened? Like, it's stupid plays like that that make no sense. Like, bro, that Heron SCR is just, that's just like me thinking on the top of my head without really getting deep into how broken that card is. So I'm just going to leave it at that. I really do want to talk about it, but I'm just going to leave it out like that because I don't want people to think I'm hyping it up. The hype is real. Like, there's cards that are hype and don't live up to expectation. That Heron SCR is going to take over the game. I'm just being honest with you. Yes, the Kai is great, but the Kai number 1, you have to have 3 energy, right? The Kai number 2, if you use the Kai, you can still lose. Like, okay, you can't attack with the Unison, you can't attack with your leader. You can still lose through the Kai Unison. I mean, through the Kai Secret Rare. With the Heron, dude, it's rough. It's imagine, there's so much, like, thoughts that go into it, where it's pretty much you have the Invoker state, where your opponent cannot go all in with a battle card. And if he does not go all in with X battle card, you just out combo it. It's literally like you have the Invoker thing just built into it. And the beauty about the card is you don't have to be at 3 energy. So regardless whether you lose the die roll or win the die roll, once your opponent hits 3 energy, it is game time, dude. Your battle cards going for lethal is dead. Like, that's it. That has to be something solid. Dude, all right, I'm going to move on to the next topic, dude. Like, man, oh man, I'm getting excited just thinking about that SCR. That SCR is wild. Let's see what we got. I got turn 2 Zeno yesterday at locals and got first. You're a god tier, dude. I'm telling you, bro. That Cell Secret, dude. Man, oh man. I think needs an errata. It doesn't need to get banned. It just needs an errata to say it has to cost energy, dude. Like, you being able to bring out a quad strike for free makes no sense whatsoever. If it had some kind of energy restriction, whether it's 1 yellow, 1 green, 100% agreed. Cool. You can do a turn 2. If you're willing to play a yellow and a green, and somehow you're able to do it turn 2, hey, you got it, fam. You know what I'm saying? You got it. But you being able to do that thing for free, especially with that the new Goku card, the new Goku leader, you just bring out the 2 5-drops, which will keep you at 10, and then you bring out 1 Prodigy Sun Goten, you're at 12, and it's like, zoop, swing for 40k, quad strike. Oh, you're tapped and you're at 4. That's game. Like, dude, that's like wild. I can see it. Yeah, I mean, something has to happen to Cell. It can't get banned. I don't think they would ban a Secret Rare, but in errata, 100%. Something needs to happen to Cell. I don't know. Hatch is good too. Hatch is great. All right. When I say that Heroin SCR, there's nothing like it. I'm not shitting on any of the other SCRs. Right? The other SCRs are great. Hatch will literally end your turn, but Hatch you have to be at 3. That's what I'm saying. In my opinion, Heroin is better. You do not have to be at 3. The same with Kai. You have to be at 3 to use Kai. Heroin, you can be at somehow your opponent's. There is a future deck that eats your energy away. Like that literally says, okay, cool, I'm gonna move your energy away and all that stuff, or energy lock, or you're at 2. I'm telling you, once your opponent hits 3, that Heroin is live. It's just all 4 girls like, attack me, please attack me with a battle card and go all in. It's literally like you're playing Invoker, but you're not, dude. I'm telling you, like it's really, really painful. The only card I guess you wouldn't care, you just I guess go all in, is if you follow it up with a mirror, because that's still gonna be an infinite attack and they're tapped out. But other than that, dude, like, it can even take a mirror. Oh my, woo, my God. That SCR is busted. That SCR might actually be the first SCR to go. I ain't gonna lie to you guys. When I say it's, all right, let's talk about some more stuff. Let's talk about the event yesterday. Or the event past weekend. Shout out to, I messaged him, I forgot his name. Let me see if I can pull it up. Shout out to the winner. He actually went undefeated the entire tournament. From day 1, Swiss, all the way up to top cut and won. To my knowledge, the only person who's ever done that was Eon Hill. Matter of fact, all of Eon Hill's wins, he's been undefeated. From Swiss, yeah, he's been all undefeated. So I'm pretty sure it was Eon and him are the only people to do that. But that's a really, really solid accomplishment. And you're really, really proud of him. I can say I lost to the winner, because he did beat me in top 8. It was top 16. Top 16, I faced off against John Lamentaro against his Red Broly. It was Red Broly, his Dark Broly. I won that. And then top 8, I ended up going against the winner, and I lost the mirror match. I got slaughtered. It was bad. Like, it was bad. Yeah, he ended up winning. All right, what else you guys got for me, guys? Let's talk about what you guys want to see. There will be a return of Best of 3 events. I'll tell you right now, the first Best of 3 event for the next season of Pro Play Tour will be a set 13 release. I'm actually going down to Miami tomorrow to set that event up. It's going to be really, really plus, guys, because and since if you do not want product, we'll buy the boxes back from you. So technically it's like cash if you don't want the boxes. I don't know why you didn't want these sets, because you know how these sets are now, guys. These sets should sell out like that. And when they're gone. The secret rares, once the next set comes out, they just go all the way up. So if for some reason you just don't want the set, you can sell us the box back and we'll pay you cash money for the box. Or if you want cards, we can give you more in-store credit and you can go get some cards you want for singles. So that will be the first event for season 3 of the Pro Play Tour. Look out this week 100% for an announcement. I've been told you guys to talk to your TOs, so look out for that announcement once I come back tomorrow to have these TOs contact me so we could start selecting these stores. Like I said, I want to keep it fair this time. I want each region to have at least like 2 to 3, so everything's just fair and balanced out, so there's no complaining. Let's see what else we got. I don't know why my internet on my computer, it's like being super weird. Like super weird. But you guys say I look good. Like there's no lag or whatever. So I'm not gonna mess with my phone. It just might be my computer. Alright, let's catch up on what you guys said. Yeah, because you played Aggro Sin. Aggro Sin is the way to go, in my opinion. Like, we're talking about it. I don't want to give up the strategy. It's Yuha. I don't want to give up the strategy. Yuhan and Dylan. But there's a strategy you can do to bounce back and forth, which will make it unpredictable. But if you just try to do that aggro thing in a best of 3 and just think you're going to get 2 games off that, the same trick, it's going to be against a player who knows how to improvise, adapt, and overcome. It's going to be really tough to get him. But if you're doing the strategy like we discussed in the team chat, dude, you'd be good to go, man. Like, it's going to be hard to pick up on. Ben and I mess up hard with Cell. Yeah, Cell is wild. Cell is wild. I'm pretty sure they're going to introduce set blocks with it. I don't think so. They already start off with a ban list. Heroin busted. Yes, dude. we can't talk about this no more. We'll literally talk the whole show about this heroin SCR. That's how busted it is. That heroin SCR is busted. Get So Eddie, you ain't answer my question. What's the question? Talk to me, my friend. What's the question? What did you sacrifice to get was it the negates in your projects deck? Nah, I could never sacrifice negates in my projects deck. But I think what I sacrificed was the negates in my Dark Broly deck. Because I tell you what, bro. Both losses I got, if I had negates, I'd have been golden, dude. Like, the fact that I have negates, and I'm pretty sure everyone knows I don't play negates. So when my opponent has a mirror and they swing, they just have the biggest smile on their face because they know I'm going to say no negates. It's just the roughest thing ever. So, man, that's like something I'm probably going to have to change only because people know me now. People know I don't really like negates. So even if I have to smoke screen it and have it in the main board and just take them out games 2, it's going to have to change because, yeah, people are definitely picking up on it and just freely swinging and not expecting any ramifications. So, yeah, it's kind of rough. Which will answer problematic as yours. Yeah, there's no way they'll do set or block rotations. They're stuck on the ban list. Let's see what else we got. That's one demon. Now you got me into wondering if I should try the SCR and Gogeta over 100%. If you're playing the Gogeta, like the Goji thing, play the Hair SCR. It's bro. The only people who should not be playing Hair on SCR, in my opinion, would probably be Blue, because Blue you're trying to stall, and Blue you just need Hatch. I'm not gonna lie, you need some help. If you're playing Blue, you're gonna need some help. You're gonna need to be able to shut down the turn. But let me put it to you this way: the Hair on SCR cannot be. There's no card in it. I mean, before I say it, let me think about this. Activate battle. Yeah, there's 0 card in the game that can stop the Heron FCR. That's outside of Apex. No, Apex is stop. It's Fruit Shotted. You can't activate it. But there's nothing that can counter that card. Baby can be countered. Baby number 1, the baby has to be played in order for your opponent's turn to be shut off. Yes, then the gate will go off, but it has to hit the board in order for it to go off. So if you get God Sealing, if you get if they call Mega Cabrera, they call the baby hatch at 8. Yes, you can still activate to negate. There's a bunch of ways you can negate the baby. You can get cooler. There's a bunch of interactions for that. The same thing with Kai. Kai can get answered. Invoker can get answered. But the one secret that cannot get answered, guys, is heroin. Bro, I almost fell on top. Bro, all right, we gotta go on. That heroin secret, you can't answer. Like, there's no card in the game that answers that inherently says, okay, cool, you're not gonna take my card. Like, no, when I use it, I'm taking that card. And you're just gonna look at me and say, okay, here you go. Like, that's it. Opinion on the new black yellow sync SCR. I quickly glanced at it and I'm like, it's cute, but it wasn't my cup of tea. But I don't play sync, so I'm the wrong person to ask. Honestly, that's something you would ask Dylan or like a thingy. Honestly speaking, I don't know why I don't play sync. It has an element that I do enjoy. I'm like, because I would never pay for a freaking Cell Secret. That's why. Let me put it to you. That's another thing too, guys. You guys know me. I'm a budget player. I hate with a burning passion playing expensive cards. Yes, you're saying I play Dark Broly, but I played Dark Broly when those things were dirt cheap. Like Mercury Bear was like 5 a pop, all that stuff. I started playing it and all that stuff skyrocketed. I just had the deck. I don't even play Secret Rares, but I'm telling you, if I'm telling you I'm finally gonna play a Secret Rare, you should know the Secret Rare is busted. That's it. Like the heroin is busted. Depends on how you do it. All cards come out of favor. Stop giving everyone the sauce. This is for Goku Annihilation. Can't help against the. I mean, it can help, but if I'm gonna lose the game, I'll gladly play 2 to take whatever is gonna kill me and just clap you back with it, dude. Like, that's what I'm trying to tell you. It doesn't say no. I mean, barrier, yes, barrier says no. But at the same time, who's swinging for a game with a barrier card? There's nothing killing that has barrier. It's just swinging with the Dark Broly, swinging with the Heartfelt Plea. I'm swinging with this. Obviously, you gotta stop your Unison. You gotta hard stop your leader. That's why I told you it has that Invoker element where unless it's the leader or unless it's the Unison, it's the battle cards. It's fair game, dude. And you're gonna say, Eddie, but it's only 7 or lower. What battle card's killing you that's like higher than 7? Now you're gonna say Baby Hatch and Kai. Baby Hatch and Kai are 3. All you gotta do is if you see the Baby Hatch or if you see the Kai, negate it. That's it. It's a hard negate. Now, if you don't want to negate and you're just waiting, hey, going on me. That's why I keep telling you guys, it's that invoker element. Negates, bro. Show me what you got, fam. Oh, you only stopped at 15? Okay, cool. I'll go to 20. Oh, you're finally giving some damage? You know what? You want me to burn it? No, it's okay. I have 2 super combos. I'll combo that. Oh, man, that's actually pretty high. Yeah, you're right. Now I'll take your card. It's like, man, I thought you were going to let that go through. It's the mind games like that, dude. Like, ooh, I'm telling you, dude. The Bull SCR is budget secret anyway compared to... I don't think it'll be budget. Yes, right now it's budget. But when people actually... It's just like how we... Like, you guys know how we come together and we have these little powwows, right? And then how we say things like, hey, black is the best color in the game. How we say things like, you guys thought I was trolling for the longest just because I didn't play it. When I said Vegex is right there under Dark Broly for like the best black deck. And like those decks are just... They're monsters. And then look what happened in the finals. Look what happened in the top 4. Like, it was 2 Dark Brothers and 2 Vegex. I've been told you guys that. Like, those black decks are just insane. Especially when the black decks could have floodgates. The Vegex inherently mains the floodgates. Dark Broly can sideboard in those floodgates. The only floodgates I saw that the people are actually maining were the Black Power Man Saiyan. Which is really, really... It's a really, really good thing. Because when people try to play that game of, hey, I'm not going to awaken you. It's like, no, I'm going to awaken. Now I'm going to clap your cheeks. While seeing on this floodgate, dude. And not only the thing about Dark Broly that makes it super, super good, the fact that you can just summon a 30k blocker, and if you're in a violent raise and just protect that floodgate, it's insane. Like, it's completely insane. That's what I was doing to my toe. I didn't play those floodgates because I'm like, to me, the way I play Dark Broly, I just use math. I don't like playing, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. That's why I don't play things on RFL play. I use pure math. I know for a fact, as long as I attack you, and if you're not an Invoker, the math is going to keep getting to you. Because if I attack you with a 30k first, with my Ravager first, you're going to violent raise. So you're going to instantly neg 2. Once I attack with anything else, whether it be a Mecha Bearer or my leader or whatever it is, if I'm able to get my Ravager back in drop, you're going to lose another card. So Ravager's going to open another card. And that's how I'm able to keep up with people. So I'm like, okay, cool. So every single turn using 3 cards in order to stop my turn. That's a trade I'll take 10 out of 10 times. Dude, it's busted. Because... yes, you're stopping my turn, but dude, you're paying 3 cards every turn to do it. It's not gonna fare well for you. Dang, the Heron card is like $60. Sell me your Heron. If it's literally $60, I'll buy it for 60, dude. What makes bullets so scary is that you said mind games, you can bluff. Yes, I'm telling you, especially if you don't know what secret they're playing, dude. Man, if you're not in top cut and you don't actually see deck lists, it's rough because you're like, is this guy playing the Kai or is he playing the Heron? And the crazy part about the Heron Secret, it's not stupid expensive. So it's not like he doesn't have the Heron Secret. No one's going to pay $100, $200, $300 for the Heron Secret. Currently, right now, at the time of recording, this, don't ask me how, it's under $100. Don't ask me how. It's under $100. But in the future, you can't think like that. Like, did this guy really spend the money to go get it? Stuff like that. But right now, it's fair game, man. I have Heron Secret. Bro, that thing is... Hold on to him tight, baby. Hold on to him tight. That's all I can say. Alright, but let's talk about decks moving forward, right? Because we're at the cutting stone of set 13 coming out. Number 1, guys. If you're upset that Roshi is banned, I don't know why you're upset. Like, especially those people who say they get Dark Broly, they get Mecha. You have to understand, our events, PPG events, are not Bandai events. Bandai is running best of 1 events. They're going to address the issues that happened in Best of 1. That's why you saw what happened in Gohan. Reboot Gohan got banned from Best of 1 because that's the events they're run. That's the events that they're hosting. That's what they use for their stats and stuff. Yes, they can look at our stuff, but I honestly don't care. Like, it's a side event for them. Their main events are Best of 1. So, on the chopping block, honestly, I'm surprised Red didn't get touched because Red and Blue, but it's weird. I don't think Blue can get touched because Blue already has answers to it inherently. But Red, they got, like, it just escaped the ban list. That was weird to me. Especially, like, the success it's been having in these online tournaments. Which is, on these online Best of 1 Bandai specific tournaments. That was really, really surprising to me. But, it is what it is. The winner, PPG, doesn't run the secret. All right, nah, he didn't run the secret, but he did run the secret. I ain't gonna lie to you. His secret was Mirror. Every game that I seen that guy win, it was with Mirror, bro. It was so genius. Like I said, I think about everything, but that's one card I never thought about. Especially in a mirror match, that thing is busted. Because in a mirror match, realistically speaking, you only leave one open. Because it's, okay, cool. I'm going to either out-combo everything you do, or if it's too big, I'm going to hit you with a brainwash. But the thing about it, which is so genius, and I give him props where I never thought about this, but I think about a lot of things, but this is not anything that ever popped into my head. I'm going to tell you, like, this is how he got me. I was in that position, I'm like, okay, cool. If it's anything too big, I'll just brainwash it. I don't care. But if it's too small, I'll just out-combo it. So you're just in a loser situation. So what his gameplay is, if you're at 1 energy, you're just lost, dude. Because he's going to go all out and double strike it. And it's going to be to the point where it's like, damn, you cannot out-combo it. You're going to have to brainwash it. And once you brainwash it and you go to 1, you are got. Because if you, or if, in my case, if you go to 2, you are got. Because you guys know I don't play negates in my deck. He drops that mirror on you, dude. He swings for an infinite, that's what I say, that kind of is his secret. He swings for that infinite attack and just drops a chomp on it. In my case, because I don't have negates, you're a god. But if you're at 1, like, I'm pretty sure, you saw him doing it against Marquise McKinney in top 4. That was a stream match. If you're at 1 life, you're dead, dude. Like, he just warped his entire drop. Dark Broly fuels his drop from the beginning to the end. He warped his entire drop. Went all in on attack with a leader, whatever it is. It doesn't matter what it is. Okay, cool, brainwash. Because, yeah, 2, obviously you're going to go to 1. You think you'll survive. You think you'll survive until that mirror drops. And you look at your hand, and it's like, if you don't see 4 super combos, if 4 super combos are just not sitting in your hand, the game's over, guys. You're not going to catch up to mirror. You're going to need 4 super combos plus 1. Marquise reaction after he dropped mirrors on me. Bro, no one sent me the clip. I wanted the clip of him table smash. He Hulk smashed the table, dude. That's how bad it was. Because we understand, the Dark Broly player, it's easy to out-combo stuff, but you can't out-combo infinite, dude. And Mirror and Dark Broly is literally infinite. Throughout 4 super combos, you still have to catch card on card on card. It's, man, oh man, boy. It's something else. Alright, what else we got? What else we got? What else we got? What are you hoping for more participation on Sunday? Sunday was only top 16. It was cap. We couldn't get more. Marquise reaction out there. I've never seen Mirror out-comboed. I out-comboed Mirror. It's a funny story. It was way back when Ask Marcel, all them boys. It was the swap format. It was when Broly swap was really popular, Victory Strike, and I was playing Gogeta. Bro, my Gogeta was out-comboing mirrors left and right. Now the second swing mirrors, when Broly withstood it, I could not combo those. But the original swings, there's been games. We actually won the Team Wars event like that because it's best of 1. He saw it mirror for game. I'm like, okay, cool. Let me start off with after image. I was playing the Gogeta pieces. All those pieces come back to your hand, the Gokus and Vegetas. I was dropping like it was hot. He thought it was game. I'm like, it is game, but it's not game for you. It's game for me, B. And went up winning Team Wars with that. Shout out to that. That was the original Team Foe XCPG, dude. When I think of it now. No. He said it's a mid-talk combo man. Ask Marcel Russell and George Machado. They'll tell you. That was literally the final. It was, I want to say, the final game of Team Wars. That was the last one. My teammate lost. Marcel won. It was up to me. And he swung with Mirror. They thought we lost. I'm like, bro, we ain't losing this, bro. He said he swung with a Mirror. I'm like, that's what you think you won. You just got gamed. My bad. I meant Saturday. I don't know. Saturday, it was. Oh, it was Saturday. Saturday, I think it was like 80-something people. It wasn't that far off. Honestly speaking, it wasn't that far off. It was like 80-something people in participation. So, was it recorded? I don't know. I know it was on camera. I know they took a picture of it because everyone's in shock. And you see people's faces it's somewhere on the internet. I don't know if you want to go to no, don't tag with shock. This is gonna kill me. But I know it's somewhere there. It's me holding my after image like this and dropping my combo up, and you see people in the background like, and you can see Marcel with his hat like this, smiling, and like everyone on my team was smiling. But it was fire, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. Actually, anyone who it was, what was it? Origin. It was in Origins. Oh man, Anime Next. It was Anime Next. It was when Bandai said if you win Team Wars, you get an instant thing. It was when it was 2 regionals. That season where it was 2 regionals, it was the one when you had your invite to play the regional season, and when you didn't have your invite, you get to play the other regional. It was that season. We were the first ones to win that team event, and we got it. And we won off that play. Actually, tag Marcel Russell. He'll tell you. Like, he looked at it, he was like, I don't know how you do it, bro. I'm like, bro, it's simple. He'll tell you. All right, let's get back to the juiciness. So, moving into set 13, we're not talking about the set 13 cards yet, but we're talking about these decks moving forward. Dark Broly, 100%, it's still alive, guys. King Piccolo, it's still there. What else we got? King Piccolo, Dark Broly. Mecha Frieza is going to become even more lethal. The thing about Mecha Frieza, alright, guys, I don't want to do this because I don't want to really deal with this problem with Mecha Frieza, but if you guys do not have the Champ Pack Friezas and want to play Mecha Frieza, I highly recommend you pick those cards up, because that and Mecha Frieza is going to be 100% insane. When I say insane, I'm talking about insanely stupid. Mecha Frieza will still be an issue. Invoker obviously will still be an issue. You have to have your... A lot of people now, especially the ones that are paying red, are mainboarding their sideboard cards just to combat Invoker. That's how popular it is, even though there's less than a handful of players who actually can master Invoker. But they're main decking cards specifically, such as Super Kamehameha. They're main decking... What else is there? The Goku, the 3-drop Goku, which is, by the way, bought out. It's like 200 something bucks, or like 150. But the Kaioken Goku, that one's bought out. But yeah, they're main decking those cards. So Invoker is still gonna be there. What else is gonna be there? But Jax, like I told you guys, I'm probably gonna retire Dark Broly and actually switch to Verjax. Either Verjax, or I wanted to do Gogeta Zeno so bad, but every time you put Gogeta Zeno next to Verjax, the comparison's not even close. Because yes, Gogeta Zeno can provide you higher attacks, but the ceiling on Verjax, it's so much more. The reason being is because if you look at this deck just side by side, Gogeta Zeno is a fair way of playing Verjax because you're paying energy for everything, and that's what's killing me. Whereas in Verjax, you're not paying energy for anything. So when you are paying energy, you're just destroying your opponent. Like, you're adding insult to injury, because the energy you're playing to just play your 6-drops, to play your 1-drop, to do all that stuff, I'm paying the same energy to drop a Double Strike. I'm paying the same energy to drop a freaking Majin Buu Human's Extinction attack to boost myself even higher. Hint, hint, you need those cards when you're going against certain decks that like to Emperor's Death theme you. But yeah, it's things like that, dude. Like, it's completely insane. What other decks? Yeah, this entire set honestly doesn't really slow down. Turtles too. Turtles is a really, really good dream deck. Even without Dormant, you don't need a Dormant loop in Turtles. Turtles is a deck, honestly, I'm surprised a lot more players are not playing it. Because the reason why I'm not playing it, honestly, to me, that's the definition of a budget deck to actually play that's not black. But Frieza Charismatics, they just got bought out. Like, those things got bought out, I think, like 2 weeks ago. And I told my team that too. I'm like, I was working on the starter green Broly deck because I wanted to play it. I wanted to play with both the chains, with the crit chain and the other chain. But the thing is, I'm not gonna pay for Frieza Charismatic, dude. That's just snag. And then you have to pay. The thing about this, I would be willing to pay for Dormant if that's the only green card I would have to pay for it. But dude, you're telling me not to pay for a place of Dormants and a place of Frieza Charismatics? That is a negative Ghost Shredder. Like, that's just not happening. Launch will move forward. Red Broly will never die. Let me repeat this again. Red Broly will never die. Red Broly will never die. Your one true unwinnable matchup is Dark Broly. Mecha Frieza slows you down. Sync Shenron slows you down. You have to understand how to improvise, adapt, and overcome in those matchups. It's like saying, oh, Eddie, you're playing Dark Broly. You're going to instantly lose to Mecha Frieza because you're going to lock you with the Vegeta Unison. Neg. I played Mecha Frieza during the tournament, straight 2-0. Red, you 2-0. Eddie, you're going to lock you about in Rage. No, like, you're going to get smashed. You're going to literally get smashed, bro. Like, you have to understand your weakness, and now you have to understand, while you're building your deck, how to improvise, adapt, and overcome. The one thing I like Gogeta Zeno over Verjax is the fact that they cannot, it's funny, because not only can they floodgate you, but they cannot get floodgated back. That's the one thing I like that Gogeta Zeno has over Verjax. But with that being said, I'd still rather just play my guys for free and use my energy to do the more broken stuff. That's the one difference. If man, I wish somehow those pieces were played by, let's say if you were, it's like, it was just like Vegeks, right? Let's say if this card gets warped, if those go, this guy right here, if this guy were to get played, if he got warped from your deck, this deck would be in this, in the Gogeta deck, in my opinion, is that this guy wins you the game. Without this guy, if it was some other subpar Goku, you'd have lost. Every single deck draws cards. This guy says, I'm going to go to 15. Whenever he gets too big, your opponent super combos to kill this guy. It's like, oh, well, okay. So I'm just going to get another 10K. And they're like, okay, cool, that's it. I'm like, that's it? Are you sure? Okay, cool. You just comboed. Guess what? You comboed to 25, and he thought he was 25, but once you super combo, you drew a card. Now this guy is 35, so you just wasted your attack. Like this, if these cards were played, if they got warped from deck, I would 100% snap play the deck. But the fact that I have to pay energy to play those cards, I just can't do it. While Vegeks is still around. Now, if something would happen to Vegeks, I can do it and slow myself down. But I just can't. Now, I'm going to show you how Gogeta has kind of some benefits that Vegeks doesn't have, right? Because honestly speaking, both decks attack with weenies. So in blue, what stops weenies? That black cannot answer. Black does not answer barrier cards at all, whatsoever. That was the problem with Invoker for the longest. And that's why we're happy when we're playing Vegeks that we had Splinter in mind, because we didn't need to answer that. Because once we attacked, you were taking that life instantly. It was just pop, 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 pop. That was it. But if someone were to drop, let's say, a Striving to be the best Son Goku versus Vegeks, bro, you're about to eat. I mean, not curse. You're about to eat some chocolate frosted flakes if you catch my drift. Like it's not gonna be a good day for you at all. But if the same Striving to be the best were to be played against Gogeta Zeno, they'd be like, bet fam, fuse for my blocker, pop it, and you're like, oh snap, what? Yeah, ignore his barrier, stuff like that. It's just really, really, really good. And another thing is that blocker actually protects your unison. That blocker is 16K. I don't think you guys understand. Leaders usually swing at your unison to get a free plus, because if it's 15 of 15, they'll swing at it to draw a card while you neg a marker. When you block it with your Gogeta 6 drop to 16K, they now have to combo an extra 5K to at least attempt to KO your blocker, which you're not gonna let happen. You're just gonna restand it, or you're not gonna restand, but you're gonna protect it so it can restand next turn and keep eating a swing from your unison. The thing about the unison, people sleep on it, dude. They're like, okay, it's at 1, whatever it is, bro. Once that unison is at 2, it's at lethal. All you have to do is slide another one under it. Not only can it attack, it's gonna sacrifice itself off and bring out another Gogeta. And if you're not playing red, just understand that turn that goes off, you're gonna lose the game. You're absolutely gonna lose the game, and it's not gonna even be close. Why do you always do this thing, man? Let me catch up on some comments real quick. Gogeta Zeno. I'm not gonna lie. The thing about Gogeta Zeno is if Vegeks comes back in the format, Vegeks versus Gogeta, it's not like Gogeta Zeno already has a horrible matchup against Dark Broly. Now if Vegeks comes back into the picture, it's gonna be even worse for them, because Gogeta Zeno needs time. The more time you give Gogeta Zeno, the worse it is for Gogeta Zeno's opponents, because Gogeta Zeno will just amass advantage that you cannot keep up with. The draw power in that deck is insane. The attacks on it is insane, because attacks on it is essentially like playing against Dark Broly, except you can't floodgate it. Because if you try to play Violent Rays, they're still going to swing at you for 25. It's going to start off at 15, and then if you say no negates afterwards, it's going to go to 25. And they could super combo, go to 35. It's going to get just as big as Dark Broly was, minus the floodgates. You see what I'm saying? And the thing is, even if you're playing red, it's not like you get sideboard those cards out. You still have to neg in order to plus, if you catch my drift. Because if you do not activate something like Violent Rays, instead of them attacking you with something that's 25, that 25 that you took your Violent Rays out for because you thought it was dead is not going to be 35 or 45 base coming to your face, dude. It's not going to be fun whatsoever. In that regard, I do enjoy Gogeta Zeno, but like I said, against the top 2 black decks, Gogeta Zeno won't stand a chance whatsoever, dude. Like, you're going to get smashed, and it's not going to be close. Vegeks is going to outpace you. You're going to combo away all your pieces. You're just going to die. Dark Broly, you can't hang with a 30K whatsoever. He can try your stuff, and it's just not gonna be close. Trust me. I play tested that deck, but outside of black, you're golden. Especially going against blue. Like you do the one blue, you do the one green. Red is kind of iffy because red has a lot of removal. But the thing about it, you could just keep reoccurring your guys. That doesn't really matter. And the fact that they're gonna have to every turn bind and raise you, and you'll still be able to attack, is just gonna. It's not gonna go well for them. Let's see. Let's catch up on some things. My bad. Gogeta Zeno will be or launch. Yeah, launch will be in the next thing for a fact. Last webcam event, I had Dark Broly matchups, a 10 matchup, and then got matched against two friends who needed invites. Lost to one Dark Broly, and got the second one. Was able to get the invite. I don't know how good. Like when I say this, I'm talking about. I don't want to sound mean, but I'm talking about people who are experienced. Let me not say that because I hate when people say it. The pilot wise. If you were, if version A of you were to play version B of yourself, you catch my drift? The version of yourself playing Dark Broly will always beat the version of yourself playing Gogeta Zeno, and that's just facts, dude. Like it's not gonna be close because black, you have no floodgates. You don't. If you protect your people, you just super neg. The only thing you could possibly do, honestly, and I'll give you my trick. The only negate I was playing in Gogeta Zeno in order, because I'm looking at it. My issue with Gogeta Zeno was I was playing Graven stuff for long. All right, this is really, really good advice for you guys. I was really playing Graven, try to make it work, all that stuff. I never put my list up because I still wanted to play it, and I had everything set good to go, and I wanted to surprise the world. I'm like, you know what? I'm about to go win this event with Gogeta Zeno. Then this Gogeta TP comes out. I'm like, yo, it's back to Vegex. But back to the main picture. The card that's super underrated in Gogeta Zeno, and this is when I realized that I have issues dealing with energy in Gogeta Zeno, is Petrification. Petrification, first of all, when you Union Fusion, you'll draw a card, and you could draw 2 cards a turn with your leader, just off your leader by itself. Now, technically, you could get 3, but the thing about it, you'll have a hand. Now, in order to fill up my drop, instead of using stuff like Graven stuff, I use Petrification, because Petrification would slow down my Dark Broly matches. Because what would happen was my Dark Broly players would warp whatever piece was necessary, which is usually this guy, because this guy claps cheeks. They would warp it. Now, when Dark Broly players got greedy, and that's what I'm trying to tell you, the version A of you playing version B, Dark Broly players are summoning all their pieces, and I use Petrification and stop one Dark Broly attack and then hit the next one. And now all they had was the leader one. But guess what? With the leader, they can't combo XOA. And the X I usually hit was Ravager because I wanted my hand to stay the same. I did not want them to warp them from my draw. I did not want them to warp them from my hand. They can keep warping whenever it's from board, because once it was warped from board, I would just use it for Union Fusion and put it back in my drop. And that's how I manipulate the game. So the key, I didn't want to put that out there, but I know I'm not going to play the deck no more. So I might as well help the guys who are playing Gogeta Zeno. The negate you should be playing is Petrification. You can sideboard in your Power Burst in certain matchups such as blue, such as green, the ones where you really need your floodgates, especially I would recommend it against blue. If you're going against blue and guys, do not play the opposite of this Vegeta. The only Vegetas you should be playing in your Gogeta Zeno deck is a true fighting spirit Vegeta, and you should be playing your super combo Vegeta. Do not play the crit Vegeta. I'm going to repeat it again. You do not play, it's the same exact name as this. So it'd be Vegeta Catastrophic Premonition. Do not, bro, I have to be able to find this card. I hate when I do this. I don't have these cards prepared. Oh, look, you see? I'm not trolling. I had the deck. Like, I literally had this deck completed, and I'm like, oh, man. This promo is just busting Vegex, dude. It makes no sense whatsoever. I don't have it. I might have threw them all away. Do not play the Vegeta Catastrophic Premonition. You think it's good, but it's not good. Because against those decks that summon things that are higher than their energy cost, yes, it's critical and all that good stuff, but think about it, you're not red. If you hit with a critical, you're not bringing out a Bardock Resolute. If you hit wherever it is, that's it. It's just a crit. But my biggest thing is, the only thing that really consistently brings things out that are bigger is Dark Broly. And if your Vegeta ever becomes a problem, a smart Dark Broly player will always prioritize this. They'll warp this away with their Berserker, And if your Vegeta ever becomes a problem, it'll swing at it with your Vegeta. And your Vegeta is just pointless. So at that time and point, you might as well just play the True Fighting Spirit. Because yes, it's dead in that matchup. But guess what? So was your Vegeta Catastrophic Premonition, because it was never going to do anything anyway. So at least against your blue matchups and your launch matchups, anything that wants to untouch, such as Invoker, now you have True Fighting Spirit Son Goku and True Fighting Spirit Vegeta. And those things together combined are absolutely bonkers. You're not going to lose the game, especially when you have this on board. Because it's like, okay, you pick your poison. Because best case scenario for your opponent, they have a cooler. You can only pop 2. Your 6 drops recur. Duh. Let me not say both your 6 drops. This 6 drop. I have the deck actually, so I can actually pull out the cards. This 6 drop recurs your guys. So it's like, okay, cool. You out it again, guy. That's it. If you want to. Oh, you want to floodgate me? Nah, fam. Drop those floodgates away. You already know how we do. We do all commons, boys. The deck is completely insane. But once again, the deck is fair. And that's the thing I want to say on it. I don't want to... In Dragon Ball, if you're playing something that is fair, it's going to be rough. It's really going to be rough. You have to play something that is broken, like free. Like warping 6 from your drop to summon a 30k for 0 energy. That's free, like milling 5 and then hitting the stones. Oh, you mill 5 and you hit nothing? Okay, cool. Now I'm going to attack my leader. I'm going to get 6. So I'm going to combo one in there and I'm going to swing. I'm going to use all those neg cards that were just no targets and overwhelm for SS4 Bardock fighting against Fate. Now, technically, that's like I just hit a Unison and I just hit a Vegeta. So now I'm swinging twice, and instead of for 15 and 19, it's for 25 and 25. That costs 0 energy, meaning if I drop a Champa on it, now it's like my Unison. I just gave my Unison double strike to my leader. You see what I'm talking about, guys? It's stuff like that. You can't do that with Gogeta Zeno. And the fact that you're not able to control, if Gogeta Zeno had some kind of, in the future, a field spell, like TOP, that lets you rearrange the top of your deck, that would make the deck insane. But the fact that you have to play the deck like fairly by tapping energy and you have no control over what you warp, it's a great deck. I'm not saying the deck is bad. I can see the deck. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I don't ever see that deck winning winning a best of 3 event. A best of 1 event, I'm surprised it hasn't won a best of 1 event yet, to be honest with you. I'm just throwing it out there. Because just like I said, Dark Broly and Vegeta are the best black decks in best of 3, and best of 1, in my opinion, that Gogeta Zeno is the best black deck. Point hands down is the best black deck. Jax is next to it. But Jax and Gogeta Zeno are the best black decks. Dark Broly's not in there. But Jax and Gogeta Zeno, because the thing is, with Jax, it has access to Black Power Mass, Dark Power Mass, which this one doesn't. I didn't fit it into my build. I just had their OG floodgates. My Dark Power Mass was always in my side for it. But for best of 1, I'm surprised that deck has not gone far yet. Yeah, that's it on that one. Let's see if I have any more questions, comments, or concerns. What you guys got for me? Nah, I spanked Vegeta in top. Bro, play myself. I'm gonna tell you my trusted Vegeta players. Play myself, play Andrew Duval, play, who else plays Vegeta that I really trust that will not mess up? In the US, I ain't gonna lie, I think that's it. Oh yeah, because Jonathan never played. Jonathan likes blue. He never touched black. That's it. The only other person I trust with Vegeta in this country is probably Andrew Duval. That's it, bro. Like everyone else, I see them play, and even Andrew, I challenge him because Andrew, he plays a long game with Vegeta, but somehow it works because when you play against Andrew and you're going against Vegeta, his Vegeta, just understand if you think you're somehow gonna beat him later in the turn, once he hits turn 6, that game is over because Fruit Shot is gonna hit and he's gonna light you up like it was the 4th of July, dude. That's how it is every single time. I don't know how he lasts that long, but he always does. So don't do that. What else we got? They have a lot to catch up on. Gogeta Zeno. Yep. Last upcoming event. Yeah, I read that one. Gogeta rewards loyalty, Eddie. It does, but it's not free. Him and Haru. If Gogeta played for free from Whelp, it'd be busted. Yeah, I'm telling you, if Gogeta played like Vegeks, except this card is worth it played, 100% I'll be like, Vegeks, I love you. But until Gogeta Zeno gets banned, it's just superior than you, dude. Like, it's just absolutely insane. No one respects PyCon. Get them, you are 100% correct. And that's how everyone usually loses the game. They want to clear your board because it's like, okay, right now he's at 15. They understand they start doing stuff, it's going to get to a point where you can't really clear him because the only way you can clear him is by super combo. Like I said, if you super combo against a Goku, it's just like your super combo just plus yours and him 10k. So your super combo is really neg. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's pointless. All your super combo does at the time point doesn't add combo power. It just adds a card from your deck to your hand. That's it. You just filter through your deck to hopefully find an IAR or something like that. That's what it does. So you need something to board clear it. And even if you do board clear it, it's super easy to replace in Gogeta Zeno. And the fact that they don't respect the PyCon when you're going against Black. Now, this is the one time where I can see how you can beat Dark Broly or Rejects, because if those Dark Broly players on Reject are not wise and clear PyCon, like I said, Black doesn't have Floodgates. So the same way, Black Gogeta Zeno cannot stop an onslaught of 30Ks or an onslaught of he's free at 25Ks and 15Ks and 25Ks double strike, dual attack swing in unison. It's the same way when you neg 3 that PyCon and you bring out that the TP that says I'm gonna swing twice, they cannot stop it unless they have a negate. I had a winning rate against Dark Broly when Dark Broly. I read that one already. I love Petrification, bro. Petrification, I'm telling you, that was my secret tech in Dark Broly. Not Dark Broly, in Gogeta Zeno. Because the biggest issue with Gogeta Zeno is being able to play the SS4, the Goku that's like this. I think it's SS4 Beyond All Limits Goku. Was the biggest issue with being able to have your drop fill for 6. But Petrification did it. Because Petrification slowed down what you needed to slow down. I just told you it was Dark Broly. That was literally a hassle. Any decks, period, realistically, any decks that you understand, hey, I don't need to establish the board because if they can't kill me early turns, if you leave Gogeta Zeno to turn 3 or turn 4, the odds of your opponent beating Gogeta Zeno, it's slim to none. Because once your cards start hitting, they're going to start hitting, dude. That's why I said the thing that I hated the most about Gogeta Zeno was the fact that you had limited energy resource management, dude. Like, it was okay, cool. I had to stall with Petrifications so I could get to a safe point where I can tap out and swing. But if I were able to play those guys for free while now still being able to do Petrifications and now being able to pay my 1 or 2 energy to summon this guy, or where is it at? This guy, then the deck would be broken. The deck is a great deck. I would rate the deck an 8.5 to a 9. The only thing the deck does not have, it's not free. It's a fair deck. And that is not something you want to pride yourself on winning with. Because the deck is too fair. The deck needs something broken. And a broken card is something like the new TP that comes out. But the way I think they could have fixed Gogeta Zeno and that new TP has made it a 5-drop. Because don't forget, you can also be super floodgated out with Mecha Cabrera. All they have to do is call it Mecha Cabrera, bro, and you're dead. Like, you're dead to rights. If I'm playing Dark Broly, I call Gogeta Zeno, I call 6-drop, dude, you're dead to rights. I understand. I put it out there. The only thing is, Petrification can stop me. Okay, make sure I have one on board. On your turn, when you attack me, everything's gonna be gone. There's gonna be one Dark Broly on board. I'll swim with the first one. You have to use it now. If you don't use it now, okay, cool. Have the second one. I'll swim with the second one. Okay, you want to negate that and get that one? Cool. Guess what? Unless you played nothing on your turn, you're gonna have 1 energy left, or you're gonna be tapped out for that turn. And that's the game you don't want to play with yourself, dude. Like, it's just neg. I had 1 Dark Broly player's blocker go on, and they couldn't use it on my turn. Just kill him. Yep. The Black Gogeta Zeno deck is perfect as the prettiest art. It does. It is fire. I'm not gonna lie. I run 2 Petrification. I don't run Brainwash. The reason why I don't run Brainwash, because I use Petrification. I was never at a point in time where my opponent was threatening lethal at me, unless like it just became out of control and I just couldn't win the game, period. Because think about it, Brainwash, right, is something where you want to bait, and if you want to bait, what better card to bait than the Heroine SCR? You see what I'm saying? For 200, Mike. Yeah, that's the only card I bait with. I wouldn't run Bane Ross in that deck. The only, because the deck space is super tight as well, guys. You want to stay, it sounds weird, but you want to stay at 50. Guys, do not forget, what's wrong? You want to go to sleep? Don't forget, when you use your Gogeta Leader ability, guys, do not just pick up the 5 cards on the top of your deck and warp them. Go one by one, Marv, for 100, one by one. Look at the top card of the deck. If it's a Goku piece, start out there. Look at the second one. If it's a Vegeta piece, you stop, dude. That's it. Now, if you already have an established warp and you have a Vegeta out there already, you're only missing a Goku. The top card of your deck is a Goku. You warp it and you stop. You will deck out. I'm telling you right now. You will. It's not Vegeta where you shuffle. You have 20 in your warp and you shuffle. You will deck out of the game. That the leader draws like crazy. That's one thing I did enjoy about the leader. That's why I said if that deck played cards for free, it would be completely. It would outclass Dark Broly and it would outclass freaking Vegeta. But it does not play stuff for free. That's the only thing that catches me. Let's see what we got. Let me peep them lists. So you playing any more events? I don't know, bro. Like I said, I haven't played in a month, and I played this past weekend, dude. Damn, I felt like so lackluster. Like the old Eddie that knew everything was just, I knew it in my head, but playing was a different story. I felt so rough. All my games I played, I felt so rusty. The ones I won, I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, dude, I could have done so much better. I'm like, bro, it was bad. I mean, yes, people said I did a good run, but to me, it's not anything compared to like when I was playing in Miami, dude. I was on fire. Like, I was looking at my opponent's mind like, bro, there's nothing you can do. Like, that's it. There was this. I had my opponents at locks. This one, I was hoping not to get locked myself in order to survive. That's not how I like to play the game whatsoever. Let's look. I get greedy at times to find that Kai and Python, but you get to put it. Yeah, bro, you don't want to do. You want to get greedy for that because honestly speaking, that's why I told you have to go around the petrifications. If those things come to your hand, you can use petrification, just pitch into the drop. You see what I'm saying? And from the drop, you can do what you have to do. Don't be greedy. All you want to hit is your Goku and your Vegeta. If you see the Kai in your hand, use petrification to get it out of your hand. Don't combo it away. Use petrification. When you play that deck one more time, don't ever combo unless you're going for a game. All your attacks, your opponent is giving you cards. Do not ever combo off, man. That's one big mistake I see players do. Unless you are going for a game, do not ever combo offensively. You will lose that thing. Your hand size is so big, and your attacks are not going to be... Your lowest attack will be 25. Guys, if your opponent is not playing IARs, they have to give you a super combo +1 card. You're drawing more cards each and every single turn. You will out-resource and outclass your opponent. Do not combo offensively when your guys are already 25. They're just going to take it. I'll repeat one time. Do not combo offensively. Your leader swing, let's say my leader's only a 15. Use your leader to swing at a unison. Use your leader to swing at an existing battle card that's already 15k. So you're clearing board with your leader. You're clearing board with your Python because you don't need to combo on that. You're still taking cards from your opponent because if your opponent does not combo on top of their 15k battle card, they're now losing their battle card. So it's like they're in a rough position because your battle cards are 25 base, swinging at their face. But before you swing at their face, clear their battle cards. I can't repeat again. Clear their battle cards because you can base your opponent on attempting to save it. And if not, they have like 3 or 4 cards in your hand. You see your hand, you see your energy, you know if you can go in for a game or not, guys. That's how you're supposed to do it. And that's not even including the Heroine SCR. Oh my god. Oh man. I can see it now. They're gonna put the Heroine SCR. You guys ever see that meme? It's like that browser meme when one person sitting in the middle and the background is like all the dudes. It's gonna be my face on all the heroines and like just the Heroine SCR in the middle. That's me, guys. Like, oh, you okay? Yeah, you're dying on me. Okay, I'll close it up, guys. He's sleeping. That Heroine SCR is busted. All right. Let's see. Yep, facts. One at a time is the way. I'm telling you, like that's a trap. People want to see that people want to see the Kai. Now you're gonna start digging for the Kai, and you're gonna warp your units in. You're gonna warp a super combo. Like, yes, you can use your super combo for the warp, but you could have drew that super combo. Use your draw advantage. Use your draw. Yeah, draw advantage to your advantage. It sounds weird, but that's how you say it. Use your draw advantage to your advantage and just draw cards. I do that one at a time, just saying. Eddie, you're a top caliber player, bro. One event at a time. Watch your fixing to go on a crazy run. Man, I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't even think I had time to go on a crazy run, dude. Like I said, I topped the event, but it was rough for me. Like, I actually had to think. When I play, I'm able to go into autopilot and not use my brain so top cut. During my Swiss round, I was exhausted, dude. Like, I was actually thinking, I'm like, this is not the old Eddie, which knew, like, okay, this is what you can and can't do. It was really, really rough, man, playing. It's like, yeah, it's muscle memory. When you're playing and playing, now in this tournament, it's just, you're already used to it. I took that out for a month. Like, since the Invitational of last month, I haven't touched the cards. I played one, I tested against Robbie one time, and he slaughtered me. Like, it was bad, dude. Like, you have to be able to play the game and keep that muscle memory going when you're playing Dragon Ball. Yes, I had to learn that I rarely combo offensively. You wilding, you'll shake the rust off. I don't think I have time to shake the rust off, dude. That's my issue. All right, guys. So, damn, we're at an hour and 6 already. That was fast. All right, I hit my closing thoughts, and you guys can hit me with any last minute questions that you guys have. Appreciate the love. You already know how I feel about the Heron YCR, baby. That SCR is busted. We gonna make that SCR. And it's guys. If you don't have it, pick it up. I'm telling you, if you're crying because that SCR hits like $200-300, that's on you. But I ain't gonna say, Eddie, there's no way, because this SCR is like 4 per case. It's not 4 per case. But you're gonna say, Eddie, this SCR is 4 per case. Oh, this and that, and this. Guys, the set that you have, it's not a core set. Once set 13 comes out, and the set after set 13 comes out, the set is done. It's not a core set. At the shop, he tried to order 500. The guy said, no. I think he said, you're going to get 200. He didn't even get 250. You're going to get like 200 cases. That's it. That's all he had. Once it's gone, this is gone. Like, that's it. It's worse than a core set because it's not a core set. It's not as much available. You think there is because you're going to say, hey, here's 4 a case. Open the case, a real case, and tell me if there's 4 in the case. And then after you do that, go see how many cases were distributed. Go to your distributor, ask them how many cases did they apply for and how many places they actually get. Dude, like, it's not as easy as you think it is to get. So pick one up if you don't already have one, 100%. Black is here to stay. Andrew said the only thing I give red answers Vegeta really, really well. Really, really well. Vegeta comes back, it does have issues going against Yamcha counter plays, Wolfang Fizz. Is that all you got? All that good stuff, right? But really speaking, we just have to have Quetzalcoatl. Now, the thing about Quetzalcoatl is hopefully it gets reprinted soon. It's a $50 card. So, I understand some people still have their stimulus money. You can get it, but it's a $50 card. You think this guy's going to play it? Even though I know I need the card? No, I ain't going to do that, coach. He's going to take the neg too. And just hopefully win from there. Because, realistically speaking, I'm not promoting negging as plussing in any way. But if you neg in a certain time and point, you will actually plus. Because, like, for instance, if you're going for a game and you have 2 negates in your hands and you pitch the power burst, you know what's live now? Your Supreme Kais, because you have 5 or less. Things like that. It's just like top tier plays. You gotta think like that to yourself in your head. Let's see what else. Yeah, I'm probably gonna retire Dark Broly because Dark Broly's a deck where you have to have muscle memory, and I honestly don't have that time to play anymore, unfortunately. Yeah. So shout out to the 3 people who beat me ever in an event, which was Legends. Actually, Legends is the only US player who's ever beat me in an actual event. He beat me in top 8. We played against each other, I want to say 4 times. I beat him twice. He beat me once, and we tied once. Yeah. And then this past weekend, I took 1 loss at the very beginning. That was bad. That was really, really. You guys saw the rust. If you guys go back and watch it, you see the rust I'm talking about. He was attacking me, and I didn't awaken, and he still had like 2 more attacks. I awakened after. The rust was bad, boys. Like, you can see that I haven't played in a minute. It was really, really bad. He spanked me round 1, and then my top 8 opponent, which ended up winning. So those are the only 3 guys who've ever beaten me with that deck. So shout out to you guys. I'll probably go back to Vegeta. even though I wanted to play with Gogeta Zeno, it's just too fair. I don't want to play a fair deck. And I need to play a deck that I don't need muscle memory with. But Vegex, it's hard to make a mistake with Vegex, honestly, because it just goes off your mill. Like, you either mill the stones and you attack what you milled, or you mill doo-doo and you just mill the doo-doo and make the doo-doo into something spicy like an overwhelm and you swing. Like, it's you don't have to think as much. It's not nearly as explosive as Dark Broly, but Dark Broly, you have to have muscle memory, because if that muscle memory is gone, you're not gonna bode well. That's what I have. Sorry, let me catch up on you guys' comments. What else you guys got? Baby in set 13. You see, the thing about Baby, as long as there's black decks alive and people will listen to me and understand that, hey, if you're a black deck, you should be maining these black silver bullets. If not maining decking the black silver bullets, you should be 100% main decking the 4 to 3 super Kamehamehas. Then you're good. So Baby can't really handle the super Kamehameha. They're worse than the silver bullets, because at least the silver bullets you can play them and you can just neg. But the super Kamehamehas, you super neg. Like, that's funny. There's super Kamehamehas that make you super neg, because you tap out, and what you just tap out for doesn't even get played. Like, you just neg, be like neg. Draftbox 5 and Draftbox 4 card being reprinted next anniversary set. 100% I pray that Quetzalcoatl gets reprinted. Winzo says, what did you play at PPG 5K? I played Dark Broly, round 1 and 2. What did I play round? Oh, I won. I was a champion. I had a 2-round bye. Round 3, I played Vegex. I lost. I got slaughtered. You guys can see the rust on that one. Round 4, I played Mecha Frieza. I 2-0'd all my opponents, and the games that I lost, I got 2-0'd. It was that bad. Let me put it to you that way. But round 4, I played Mecha Frieza. I 2-0'd Mecha Frieza. Round 5. What did I play round 5? Round 5, I want to say I played the mirror match. Damn, what the hell did I play round 5? I want to say I played the mirror match and I won 2-0. Because I kept locking him and he kept locking me. But the difference between my deck and his deck was I played the SS4 fighting against Fate Bardock, and he didn't. So I was able to still get attacks through and he wasn't. And then the last round in the tournament, and he's sleeping. The last round in the tournament, I played against Legends. He took game 1. I took the L on that one because I don't have anything to answer Invoker in my main board. I took game 2. I beat him with Toa. The Toa Unison. That's why I told you guys go with Toa Unison, because if I was playing Piccolo Unison and I lost, he would have kept hitting it and hitting it and hitting it while drawing cards. The thing about Toa, he still swung to draw cards, but it wasn't losing any markers, and it was just staying at 3 or higher, and I was just swinging every single time, and he can't interact with that. And the funny thing about it was Piccolo would have lost, because I hit 70k double strike for a game, and he had 70k in his hand. So if it was Piccolo, I would have lost 5k, and he would have out comboed me, because it would have been 65 to 70. Yeah, that was it. So I beat him game 2, and he beat me game 1, and it was a tie. And then top cut, I got spanked by the winner. I think he beat with Mirror, Absorb both games. It's not fun, especially in top cut when they actually see your deck list, when they know you're not playing the gates, and they have Mirror the Creator in their deck, dude. I think it's infinite attack. It's not fun. I ain't gonna lie to you guys, it's not fun at all. What else we got? Mirror Creator absorbing Gogeta Zeno. You don't have energy to play it, dude. That's what I'm telling you. Like, it's a great idea, but you do not have energy. Now the other one that attacks the 7 drop, I would say you can't toy with it, but at the same time, if you toy with that, the only reason why you would toy with that would be because you can't afford the SS4 Son Goku Beyond All Limits or whatever it's called, the Spirit Bomb one, because you need to grab your pieces. With the Gogeta Zeno deck, you need to fill your drop with Petrification, and you need to be able to grab your 6 drop pieces back in order to keep filtering through, and that's how you do it. Because the SS4 Son Goku, something above all limits, I think Fighting Beyond All Limits, whatever it's called, you guys know what I'm talking about. It's a 30k that grabs anything between a 3 and a 6 from your warp, added to your hand. You play it for free. So number 1, you play it for free, you grab your piece back, you swing with the 30k, you pay out the Violent Rays. So guess what? If you get Violent Raid, If you don't need your floodgates, you just play the blocker and you clear something on your board and you pass. They swing, you petrification. And this is how I tell you guys, you gotta slow it down when you play Gogeta Zeno, because the fact that you can get floodgated against Gogeta Zeno, it's really, really good in your favor, because they neg while you just sit there and super plus. Because now if you have, this is what I mean when I say the later the game goes on, the more it is in your advantage. The later it is, now that you're doing that play where, hey, you want to lose one energy because you're just petrificationing, you're going to use your Son Goku to grab your piece back. So, okay, cool. I have 3 energy now. I can sit there. I can play the 6 drop, the SR 6 drop. I can't grab my son sleeping. The SR 6 drop, I can play it, grab it, top another one, get 2 floodgates, sit on board, and when they attack you, you just petrification. So next turn, now you have 2 more open energy. You see, like, it just keeps adding on and on and on. You cannot stall Gogeta Zeno and expect to win. I thought, oh yeah, excuse me. There was top 16. Top 16. I played John Lamataro, and he was playing Red Broly at 2-0. I got to all my wins that in that tournament were 2-0s, but then both my losses I got 2-0. The top 16, I 2-0 a Red Broly player, and in top 8, I lost to the eventual champion. So I don't really feel. I mean, I do feel bad for like shit. Guys, my team. I hate losing with a passion. Like, shit bothers me, dude. Like, it just bothers me. Even though I was playing subpar and I knew I was playing subpar, it still bothers me. I expect more from myself. But yeah, top 16, I 2-0 the Red Broly, and then I got 2-0 in top 8 by the eventual winner. What else we got? Vegeta is so easy. A monkey can play it. I'm dead. Yeah, so that's everything. Thank you guys for joining in. On Wednesday, I really, really, really want to just go to locals and then play test. But as I'm play testing, like, say my plays out loud, so you guys can like get my thoughts when I play, because I play completely different from people. Like, a lot of people don't like my play style. A lot of people like my deck builds because it's a bunch of 4-us. But I think I proved it. I said it in the team chat too. As a fun fact, I'm pretty sure I had to double check this, but myself, Andrew Duvall, Legends, and Joey Palladino. That's Justin Rios. Yeah, there it goes. Justin Rios. We're the only 5 people to enter at least 3 in real life best of 3 events and top all those events. So us 5 are like 100% for best of 3 events. And that comes to actually playtesting and stuff. So I wanted to give you inside of my mind. Hopefully I can get Legend. I know Legend goes to locals a lot. Maybe we can get him too. But I don't know if you guys want to listen to Invoker. Unless you're an Invoker player. I can go to Miami and we can do Andrew and all them good stuff. So just like we're playtesting, but then after playtesting, I'm like telling you guys, okay, cool. This is my mind thought. Like, if I'm playing against Red Bro, if I'm playing against Mega Frieza and I'm Dark Bro, I'm like, okay, cool. I lost to Dairo. I'm gonna tell you off rip. If I lose to Dairo, this is where I want to see Mother again. 100% I want to see my double strike Kai, because their turn 2 play, they're gonna instantly try to lock me, but the mistake they're gonna make is tap out for the Vegeta Unison. Once they do that, I'm just gonna swing. Once I swing with it, it's either they Nimbus me and they lose a life, but they're not gonna do that, because what's gonna happen is they want me to tap out, so I'm gonna do it so I can unite and assemble. But as I do it, I'm gonna clear the Vegeta Unison, and it's plays like that players do not see coming whatsoever. So I'm gonna try to do that on Wednesday. I just gotta link up with my guys. I asked them today. They wanted to play test. They said tomorrow. So hopefully that comes out, and then hopefully that it's helpful for you guys. Like, you guys can actually see a thought process of a player playing versus just watching them play. Because actually hearing and seeing their thought process is super, super, super beneficial, bro. It's like, why did he do that? Did he know about that? And you guys will love when I do this if I'm playing Vegeta, because I literally base everything off my mill. I'm like, no, I'm gonna mill this, I'm gonna mill that. So I'll probably give you guys one go around with Dark Broly before I sell it off, and everything else will be with Vegeta. So yeah. Legends deck profiles, like the PowerPoint presentation. I'm about to release his deck profile tomorrow, actually. It's 30 minutes long, B. It is a presentation. But he really breaks down the Invoker matchup for you. Invoker deck for you guys, period. So if you guys really want to pilot it, a step-by-step, it's actually an in-depth deck profile. Alright, so I don't see any more question. I love 4-us. I like consistency is key. I repeat again, consistency is key. The only things that are not 4-us on my 4 SS4 Barlocks fighting against Fate, and 4 Gravies. Everything else was for us, B. For a reason. Consistency is key. Alright, so I caught up on all the questions, comments, and concerns. Appreciate you guys for coming out. And we will see you guys on Wednesday, hopefully at locals. If I'm not able to go to locals, we'll just be back here again. But I'm really, really going to try to shoot for locals so we can get my plays in and I can voice it over for you guys. Alright, thank you guys for tuning in.